She's a doctor.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dovec, and she's a dietitian.
Hey, I'm Hannah Schuyler, and together we are the Weight Loss Collab.
And today I'm so excited. We have Chrissy Godwin here of Style by Chrissy.
Yes.
We are talking all things style and confidence and mojo and everything that your clothes really make you feel.
Yeah, I'm so excited to be here with these two boss babes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. That's what we are. Well, welcome. We're so excited.
Thank you.
Just to get started, can you just tell us a little bit about what it is that you do?
Yeah. So about 5 years ago, I just kind of was like, I don't know, I want to do something different. What do I want to do? So I decided that my initial plan did not go how it was supposed to. I thought I was going to do a pop-up boutique all over the world. Takes Aspen and all this. This was my idea. So I went to the bank and I was like, hi, I need a loan. And they were like, yeah, it doesn't work like that.
Oh, wow. I didn't know this.
That's kind of how I started. And I was like, I went home and I was like, oh man, what am I going to do now? And I decided to start styling because I had always just kind of I've done marketing, managing, sales, everything in retail. So I went home and I was like, I really love styling. So I just went for it, cold turkey, launched my business. I had styling experience from all my years in retail and I've worked for Chanel, Versace, Bloomingdale's. So I've done everything in retail. So I just launched fully, went out there, did it. And here I am 5 years later.
Wow. So
I feel like I met you kind of
at the start of it.
I think I was very new, but I had been doing this for so long, since I was 16.
So let me back it up. Let me tell you how we came to know Chrissy. And so yes, I moved to Orlando in 2021.
Yeah.
And my husband was meandering around the Mall of Millennia. And somehow he was like, hey, there's this woman I met that she needs to help you. She needs to style you. I'm like, who? What? I actually don't even know how he stumbled and met you.
No idea.
Me neither.
I'm only there by appointment. So it was just that's a crazy coincidence.
Yeah.
That I happened to be there
and he met
him.
you. Yeah. So I need help. I really do not have the innate ability to style myself. I just don't have that vision to see what will look good together.
Yeah.
And so you came into my life, which has been just such a huge, I really do think that this is so critically important to ultimately my success and where I even could go.
Yeah.
I need you to help me in all these different aspects of my life. So when I met you, I had moved here from Baltimore. Mm-hmm. And I had J.C. Penney's circa 1999 stuff in my closet, no exaggeration.
This is true.
Yeah, so she does a closet audit. She finds out what I have, and then you, oh my God, you are the woman of my dreams because you pull from every store in the mall, and then you just pull everything together, and it's this maximum efficiency that I just take on and off, and we're that works, that doesn't work, maybe let's come back to it, let's add these shoes, put that belt, let's go here, and then it's done.
Yeah, I think a lot of my clients are just so busy that it's time is money, right?
Yeah.
And they need someone to come in, and some of them have great style on their own, but they don't have the time. And then, so what I do is I go into the closet, I was saying to her earlier, I am how cutthroat do you want me to be? Because it's so emotional. Oh, I wore this to my baby shower. I wore this when I got engaged. So I need to know how much tough love do you want right now? And then I go in, I take out what needs to go. Mm-hmm. And then after that, we create a list of what you need.
Yeah.
So literally in the notes, I'm okay, you're missing things. Most people actually they have a lot of stuff, but they don't have full outfits or full looks. So when I first went into your closet, you had a lot of stuff. A lot of it had to go.
Literally, you guys, here's the visual. That, if the wind blows, that clinking hanger that's kind of remains, and just if the air turns on, you might see a hanger just flapping in the breeze. That was what was left, I think, of the collection.
Oh yeah. I went through, I was this needs to go. How many years old is this? What? Yeah. I've had clients that have teenagers and they still have maternity. Right. And I'm this has to go. We're not even close to that.
Not going to be having anymore. You don't need that anymore. Yeah.
So it's kind of cool because people don't realize like they have so much, but they don't have full outfits. So you'll buy like a pink shoe oddly before you'll buy like a tan shoe that goes with everything.
Right.
So yeah, people have things but not full outfits. So that's when I come in and I'm like, let's make your life easier.
Yeah.
Like let's actually have a capsule wardrobe.
Yeah, I was just gonna say,
Yeah.
is that something you
Yeah,
kind
I
of
love
do
a
of like a
capsule.
capsule wardrobe?
It's kind of
like,
boring.
You can kind of mix
But it's-
and match anything.
yeah.
Like, okay, you can wear this top with
Yeah.
all these pants, or vice versa, whatever it might be. And it's like, and that way, it's like, even though it's less stuff,
Right,
but it's
less
more effective.
Oh yeah, you can create so many more outfits
Yeah.
because it all goes together.
Well, I feel
yeah.
like that's a lot of times
We're
how,
kind
like,
of past that because you have those already. That's like
Well,
in the
yeah.
beginning phases of a client.
Right.
I'm like, we're starting with a capsule, and then like, this is an outfit by me.
Yes.
This is not a capsule. This is like we're in a
know,
different
all of
chapter
it.
now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you guys
I'm like,
checking the
it's
shoes?
boring, and then it becomes fun.
Yes.
We're in the fun phase.
It is fun. She is. She clearly you're fun. You're fun. You're wild. You're just so personable. Like you are. You're just so
I try to
great.
bring the energy.
You do bring
Yeah.
the energy always. It's a really cool experience.
Yeah.
One that I would recommend for anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really.
Oh my
And
God,
you
I
work
know.
around
I'm like,
budgets and
I'm
all of
doing
that
it.
too.
High and low.
You have to do it.
I'm gonna do
Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna hold you to it.
I know. When I just let's like just get through pregnancy first.
Yeah, you have
like,
to,
I get
and
that.
then, yeah.
Sorry, we're not styling for pregnancy.
No,
It's,
I
I'm gonna be
think-
in my jeggings again, like
Yeah.
I was last time. I was
For a
like,
little bit.
I was thinking about that the other day because I'm like just starting to get to the point where like a lot of my clothes are not fitting and like just not comfortable and stuff. And
Yeah.
I was like, what did I do last pregnancy? Like, because I didn't buy maternity pants. I didn't like do the maternity thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, what did I wear? Because I was pregnant through
You're like,
winter.
are those
and I
clothes
was
still
like,
in here?
stretchy pants.
Yeah.
And I literally, it's like jeggings from like the grocery store.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? I don't care.
I think
You
that
know?
in that era, I think that
Yeah.
is just
And,
perfect.
like,
comfort is
Right.
comfort is the look.
100%. And I
Yeah.
think for a client like you during pregnancy, I'm going to tell you like we don't do high end. We
Yeah.
go for like the more
Yeah.
like Zara's, the Mangoes,
Right.
like, you know,
Absolutely. Because
you
you're
don't
not going to
need
wear it for very long.
no investment pieces.
No, absolutely
Investment
not.
pieces. That's how she says it. So then you're
Yes.
like,
Well, it's
oh,
an investment.
It's an investment. I'm like, I
What's
swear
My husband,
you're
the
gonna wear
accountant,
these
would be like,
shoes.
"What's the return on this investment?"
Yeah, wait, where's
Oh,
the
yeah.
ROI here on this
Oh,
thing?
yeah.
But
Trust
actually,
me, I know I date a
yeah.
finance bro. He's like, that's not an investment.
not-
I'm like,
that's
yes,
what
it
an
is.
investment means.
I'm like, all my money's in my closet.
But you know what though? I do think it is. I actually will argue on this
Yeah.
because so I came to Florida obviously to be a part of a health system, and when I was working there, like I felt like the way I looked when after I met you and I started wearing these like really
Yeah.
put together outfits and like my shoes and I was like on point in a way that like
yeah.
again I couldn't do myself. All of a sudden, like people will treat you differently, and
Oh, they will.
unfortunately or fortunately, that is a reality.
It's true.
Yeah.
I mean, you get a level of confidence, but also it's an investment in yourself.
Yeah.
You're your brand.
Yeah.
You know, so I think it is an investment. And I feel like you show up more confident when
Yeah.
you feel like you have a good outfit on.
Absolutely.
Well,
It
and, like,
can
even
set
just,
the
like,
tone for your day.
Yeah,
It does.
for sure. And
Yeah.
like moving from Baltimore to Florida too, like that's
Oh,
just
yeah.
two different
that's two.
Seasonal.
like
we all,
seasonal
we're all
things.
Northerners.
Yeah, well, I'm not. I'm from.
Oh, you're not.
Floridian.
Okay,
Yeah.
you lived in Baltimore.
I lived in
She's-
Baltimore.
Yeah, no,
Wait,
no,
you're
from
not. You're from
Baltimore. but
Florida.
yeah, I'm from Florida. But even just like the style here would be different than a northern city. Like
Oh,
what
yeah.
people wear, the colors are different, and so it's like just starting to integrate into this culture a little bit.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
versus what you kind of might wear in a big city, you know, bigger city
Yeah.
or a
Yeah.
northern city, whatever.
You have to
But
really
yeah.
you have to kind of like figure out your Florida style when you move
Yeah,
here. It's like totally
sure.
different.
It is. You're so right.
Yeah.
And then with that, I want to spend a lot of time for our patients or
Yes.
or people who might be not our patients, but just on this weight loss journey.
Yeah.
And I know you have a lot of clients who maybe are on an end where they're gaining weight or they're losing
Yeah.
weight. And like, how do you style them where they are in that moment and make them feel like the size that you're at now is fine? Or maybe like you said, maybe this isn't your end part because you're on that journey and you know you're
Totally.
going to lose more, but you need pieces.
Yeah, I tend to see them like patients, clients, same thing. I tend to see them usually the beginning, like, hey, I'm in a rut. Like I feel like my clothes, like I don't want to invest a lot because I'm not the weight that I want to be, but I still want to show up because I think we tend to, when we're in that moment and we've all been there, you gain, you lose, you feel like I don't want to get dressed up. I want to be in my comfy clothes, but you don't feel confident, you know? So you're like, I feel kind of like, I call it a slob kebab. You just like, you don't want to like, you're showing up in like your leggings and you're just kind of like throwing stuff together. So I think, and then like the phase from there is then the weight loss journey. And then it's like, wait, I no longer know how to dress for this body now.
Yeah.
And so we're navigating different bodies and different phases. And so you have to kind of like, just like navigate and kind of figure out what works for you, because maybe at this part of your journey you now feel more confident to show your arms, or like you may feel more confident with pleats. And like, so it's, I always say like, you still should, I think if you show up and you get dressed up, you feel your best. So even during all the phases, I think you have to show up.
Yeah.
And I think when you're at the phase of, hey, I'm losing the weight, don't splurge, but still look good. And there's ways to do that. There's brands that are still really cool and trendy, but not like a Target, you know, but you're still able to look good and feel good.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
It's
we
finding
kind of
that
see
middle
them
ground.
during all the same phases.
So tell me, what would be some like kind of like basic foundational kind of advice to somebody that like, what are the staples that you should have like
In your wardrobe?
Like, I don't know, like you should use a belt or not. Like, I don't know, like what are some of the things that you would suggest?
I think like my top 5 things always to have is like a little black dress.
Okay.
You need it for an interview. You need it for a funeral. I hate to say
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It's your like everything dress. Then I think a blazer, like a great blazer that you can throw on with like a white t-shirt or like even a turtleneck, like anything, like a great blazer. I think a trouser, and I think like pleats sometimes don't work if you're plus size, but then so you could do more of a flat. I think that you could do, everyone should have a t-shirt, white, black, like your basics, crew neck, no logos. I'm actually huge on that for men too.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're not doing V-necks anymore, guys. Those are out.
Oh,
So-
no.
Crew neck, basic white and
God,
black.
Where is
like a-
V-necks?
Yeah. Oh, the V-necks are done. You
Oh,
gotta let
no.
him know.
Okay.
Okay.
No, for me.
Oh, for you?
I
Oh,
wear
yeah,
a
no.
V-neck. Oh,
Crew
yeah.
neck. So I
Okay.
think
Oh,
just
shoot.
having like the basics are kind of your foundation. And if you don't have them, you have nothing.
Yeah.
And like having just like a great belt, like great, even these, like I've been wanting to get you just like a basic belt, no logo, brown, black, tan, like those are kind of your go-tos. And then just like creating those kind of like, just your basics, like
Yeah.
as simple as it is, like that's what you need. And then you can have fun.
Yeah.
So I always say like the blazer, a great pant, a great jean, no rips, because you can wear them sometimes in the workplace and they're not like ripped up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rips are kind of out anyway.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I threw out some rips when I was in your closet.
Oh, well, I didn't even know. And Erin,
You didn't notice because
well,
they're gone.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
she did another closet audit and
Yeah, we
even
needed
more
a
stuff when
refresh.
there was a huge pile. And Erin said, go through it. And I said, you know what? I didn't even look.
You
You
just
didn't?
trusted it.
We just donated it
You
all. I
trusted?
didn't even look. I trust you that much. I didn't even
Wow.
glance at it.
Okay. Oh my
Because I
gosh.
didn't want to, like, back to your point, like we do,
emotional.
like it's emotional. And I think like even on the flip side, to bring it back almost to our patient's journey,
Yeah.
there are like jeans that they wore that, you know, were like, man, these were so tight and they were like
Yeah.
a really high size.
And you don't
and
feel good.
Yeah.
Like, don't even like focus on those. Like, it's like, don't focus on the size. Like
was just gonna say, yeah.
every brand and designer is a
different.
different size. So
Yeah.
like, don't focus on the size because you may be a 2-in-1 and a 4-in-1. And it's like, don't focus on that.
yeah.
So-
people do get hung up and
I
they
know.
tie that number to their like
I
their
know.
self-worth and
Yeah,
like
I know.
I'm not a 4. Gosh,
No,
I
I
can't
know.
imagine.
I know, right?
know.
I'm like,
Never been a
that's
4.
that's quite the comparison.
Yeah.
I was like, geez. But like, you're right. And I think like, even when you're getting started, it's,
Yeah.
you know, that's what I love about it too. I have no idea what size this outfit is that I'm wearing right
Yeah.
now.
You don't look.
I don't ever look.
No, but you're also tall. So like, that's the other thing. Like,
Yeah.
height matters. Like everything is like, size is so,
Size is so
it's
weird.
crazy.
And even within a brand, I mean, you can try on 2 pairs of
Oh,
pants
yeah.
from the same place in 2 different sizes.
Yeah.
You know, I have a pair of jeans that's an 8 and I have a 12 in the same brand.
Exactly.
And the 10 that I have doesn't fit.
Yeah.
I'm like, make this all make sense.
It
doesn't.
It
So
doesn't.
true.
And
We
I
all know
swear
that,
every
yeah.
season I'm like, did they make their clothes smaller this season? Like what happened?
Or like I love the
It's
places
dumb.
that you do the vanity sizing. So you're
Yeah.
like, I'm an 8
Oh, I
there,
know.
and it's like, yeah, well you're a 12 everywhere else.
Like the old New York and Company did that.
Yeah.
I would be like a
remember that.
0, and I'm like, no,
Yeah.
I'm a 10. Like,
yeah,
that's
and then I
what
would
it
always
is.
feel bad for the really tiny people.
You're like,
'Cause
what
I'm
do they
what
wear?
are they wearing?
No,
Yeah.
I know.
There's not a small enough size.
Or like
for
with
them.
her, like I have some pants because you're tall, which is amazing, and like I have pants that fit her, and then I'm like, how am I putting this on someone 5'3"?
Right.
Yeah.
Like the same
Yeah.
pant.
Yeah.
It's like crazy. They have to get so much tailoring, which tailoring is huge. I think if you like, I always people are like, oh, I have to spend money on tailoring. I'm like, think about celebrities. They don't really wear off the rack. Like they're getting everything tailored. So I always say like tailoring is your best friend. Like you like sleeves, like get them shortened, get your pants hemmed, like little things
Yeah.
like that. It's can make or break your whole look. And
And sometimes too, and I think this is a lot of our weight loss patients, is they might have one area that
Oh,
remains a little bit
yes.
bigger.
And
Maybe
then-
you carry in your hips or your thighs,
Right, so then
and
the
that
back
weight is
is
harder to
big.
lose.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, shop
You have gap
really
in-
shop
yeah.
for your biggest size,
And
I
then-
would say,
and then tailor.
tailor in.
Yeah.
Like we get these women with these tiny little waists, and it's
I had
like,
a client this morning,
Yeah,
like the
like-
tiniest waist, and she's like, I'm gapping. I'm like, we got to tailor.
you gotta
'cause
tailor.
The pants look
Yeah.
amazing everywhere
Otherwise,
else.
they fit perfectly,
Yeah.
and I think it
Tailoring
can be
is
scary
huge.
that it's
Yeah.
like. But I had a good friend that did that, and she realized she's like, oh, I love these jeans, but I have to size up in them,
Yeah.
because then they fit perfectly, and
Yeah,
then
and
I
then
just get the
just-
waist taken in.
Yeah, I think
Like-
investing and finding a good tailor, and like you can find one easily by just reading reviews. Like if you don't
Yeah.
have a tailor in your area, just Google and you can read reviews
Yeah.
and like find a great tailor.
Sometimes they're even at like your
Dry
dry
cleaner.
cleaner.
Yeah.
I got my
Mine has
wedding
one.
dress
Yeah.
tailored at a dry cleaner.
That's
yeah.
amazing.
Hannah is a different.
That I don't know if I,
didn't,
rec-
well,
don't-
it
I
was,
didn't
it was
recommend it,
minimal.
just
It was
kidding.
minimal. I didn't need much done to it.
That was a
so-
perfect find.
Yeah.
Her wedding dress was perfect. But
Yeah.
I love it.
Hannah's resourceful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like those are the kinds of things. And I think sometimes it does. It sounds very much like almost maybe like you're thinking of like a men's tailor where they're
Right.
getting a suit built for them.
Yeah,
and
it's like the
this whole thing.
littlest
It's like
thing.
no, you can go in and it can be very casual. It's
Yeah.
low key. It's not anything crazy. And yeah, go get your pants hemmed. Like
Yeah.
So you're not
Easy.
tripping on 'em
And a
and-
lot of women, like when they try on, like I'm just going to show on here, like this right here.
Yeah.
It kind of like if you have a larger chest will stay open. And I'm like, that is a $5
I know, she
tailor.
got the
You just
hook.
get a little hook in or a button
Yeah.
and you can do it with things that are low cut as well. So it's like, know your audience. If you're at a
Yeah.
meeting, maybe you clip it. If you're out to happy hour, you can let
Boing.
loose
let
a
them
little.
let them go.
Let 'em out. So I'm like, that is
Yeah.
the smallest, like,
See,
you
I've
know,
never thought of that, and that's
Yeah,
something
it's
that I
just
do
such a
deal with because, and
small-
I like a button down, but it's
Yeah.
hard for me because
almost
sometimes
everyone.
it's, yeah, just like
and it fits everywhere else. Yeah.
Well, I
That's
mean,
an
and I think
easy one.
to your point about like different size breasts and this in different things. So now a lot of our patients are going to see Dr. Tower with Body by
Yes.
Beauty, and they're getting their body contouring. So
Yeah.
now their bodies are like, I mean, they weep when they see how great
Oh my
they
gosh,
look, and they don't
yes.
have the skin. They have this flat abdomen, and she does 360 and lipo,
So
and she
beautiful.
does the breast augmentations, and
Yeah.
they don't even need to wear bras. We were just looking
Yeah.
at someone else's
Wow.
picture who's post surgery
Yeah.
with Dr. Tower, but so that's fun. I think. I mean, your job would be the fun part of that entire journey.
because it's like a whole new person. They feel so great and confident, and you're like, I've had people, like, a lot of people think styling is like, oh, it's superficial, or it's just like, but I see people cry in the fitting room. Like, you guys get to see that too. Like, you get to see, it's like, oh, I had, a surgery done, and it changes their life. So, and you see just like the confidence come back on their face. It's like a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
And so now they have this whole new like body to shop for, and this whole, like, it's so exciting.
Oh yeah. And I think another big part of that is that, yes, they're like thrilled with themselves, but again, back to the, like, what's the tag? They almost have like a limitation to picking up the correct size.
Oh, yeah.
You need to be like, dude, that is way too big.
Way too
like,
big.
we just looked at a picture, the same
Yes.
picture. I was like, no,
dress
that
is too
dress,
big.
that
Yeah.
dress looks like a bag
Because
on you.
you don't really
ma'am.
you don't really know how to shop for
Well,
your like new
yeah.
It happens with like weight loss too. You
Yeah.
don't know how to shop for your new body type.
And I think too, sometimes people get so this journey can be really long as well. And so then they also go back to the style that was in when they were smaller before. So maybe you were small in your 20s.
Also,
and
with
now,
pregnancy, that happens.
oh my God. Well, we were talking earlier, and I was telling her, I was like, I really have never truly developed a style as an adult, even, I feel like, because if I think back to it, I was in school.
Yeah.
I started working, you know, in my career when I was like 25. I worked for 6 years wearing scrubs to work.
Oh, yeah.
And then I started in bariatrics, and I was virtual.
Yeah.
So I'm in the shirt, you know, whatever. I grabbed a couple shirts from the mall, and then I'm in my you know, sorry everyone, you're gonna find out I'm in comfy shorts every day because I'm at home, and I'm like,
you can only see from here up. I was like, everyone, no one had pants on. What do you mean?
Yeah, I mean, I do wear pants. I do wear pants, but I'm in like a legging. I'm in a comfy short. I'm in something because I'm not wearing trousers at home. It's just,
it's like, God forbid anyone had to stand up for an emergency. Everyone would have seen what was
everything. Yeah, but then I was like, and then I was saying. Then I started with Body by Bariatrics, where again I'm still virtual for the most part, but we do come in person and we do dress up. But then I got pregnant like immediately. So then I was pregnant. Now I'm postpartum, and now I'm pregnant again. And I'm just like, it has just never caught up to me. You know, I know things that I like and I enjoy and whatever, but I'm like, I never really developed.
Yeah, you have to find your style.
That
I'm gonna go crazy. Like, I may need to come in that closet.
Oh my God,
it's gonna be empty.
Yeah, it's gonna be that hanger again.
There's gonna be like a wedding dress.
The wedding dress that got tailored at the dry cleaner.
Yeah, that's actually in my husband's closet. I make him store that because it's too big for mine.
I love it. I think a lot of people, like, we just go back to our comfy clothes in those moments, and then you just still like don't ever figure out your style.
Yeah,
you know,
and then it's overwhelming.
It's
completely overwhelming because now too, online shopping is a blessing and a curse.
Yeah, I know. It's very, I like to feel still.
People
are like, oh, you know, is your business going to ever go away? I'm like, I don't know. I personally think people still like to like touch things and like try it on their body. Think about, I do a lot of virtual. I have like half of my clients are I've never met, which is crazy. I have clients all over the US.
Oh, wow.
And I would say I've never met 50% of my clients, which is insane. Like, I've been styling some of them for 5 years.
Wow.
And I talk to them all the time, and we are like family at this point. I get really close to my clients, you know. That's why I like to take on like a smaller amount, because I become kind of very close to you. It's very personal. And I think that, like, I don't even know where I was going with this. You better clip this. Live. I don't even know what I was saying.
But like just developing that like style and
the online. The
online.
No, the online, like, so I'm online searching for stuff for them. Never met them. And you know, the best clients that I work with virtually, sometimes they have to order, I'm not even kidding you, like 100 items. So it's like, it's a big investment out, right? Because you're ordering 100 things, and then half of them it's going to go back.
Right.
But I need you to try on that many things. Because think about it. If I was just sending you links, you like it to put on. And I mean, I love my virtual clients. Like, I love them. And it's super fun, but it's like that person has to be willing to invest, because it's
that upfront.
It's a lot up front. And a lot of it does go back.
I think the mall is coming back.
I like it.
I think people miss the experience of a mall, and not only just the shopping aspect, but like the experience of going to a mall, like walking around.
I've been a mall rat since I was little, so I've never.
I mean, it's like what we did when we were teenagers.
We loved it. That's our
generation.
That's true.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know what mine was. Carousel Center. It's like Destiny USA in upstate New York.
Funny.
Wow. Well, I mean, the other day I asked you, you're like, oh, this store has this and that store has that. And I said, do you know everything in the mall? You're like, yes.
I also know everything online. That's the funniest thing. I wake up every morning, and the first thing I do is go on like my top websites, what's new, and then my virtual clients, I send them, like, if I see something, even if you're not currently working with me, but you've been I've done this to you before. If you're not working with me currently, I'm still like, oh, this would look great on Betsy, and I just send it over, and you're like, why is Chrissy sending me at 8 a.m.
Oh, no, I don't question. I immediately buy.
Yeah, but I do that to you. So I try to do that. So like the first thing I do, like, cause I have a lot of active clients, I'll just like go on it's how I start my morning, which I don't know if it's a good or bad thing, but it's my favorite part of the morning. I'm like, what's new today?
Wow. No, that's impressive.
Yeah.
It's like you're like on your game.
Yeah. So I know everything.
A game. You are a professional too. It's not just like you said, oh, you've been in retail, you have the expertise and the experience, but you weren't just like, oh, I can style you. Oh yeah, can you help me? It's like, no, like you know like facts, and it's like you are like well trained, maybe by the school of like just being on the streets of doing this.
Well, when I was with you last week, there was like a shirt that was like, say $400, and then I said like, look, I found the dupe that looks just like it for like $65, and we got so excited.
Oh my God,
and
I
I'm
love
like
that.
holding them up, and they're like so close, and those are my favorite moments.
Yeah.
Because I love doing like styling on any budget.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you got to mix high and low.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think like what you're talking about earlier of like those staple pieces, it's like
that's
where you like
you invest.
Yeah, you put that in, and then the fun
like
things
the investment shoes.
Yes,
the investment shoes are coming back up again. I'm glad we keep bringing this
bring them up.
investment is getting the return is
okay,
happening.
I have the same brand as you.
The same brand.
See, but this is one of my favorite. Like Dolce Vita is good for like looks for less.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think you've got to have both in your closet.
Yeah.
So
I
especially if you're
love
hard
that.
on your shoes. I'm hard on shoes.
Me too. I'm gonna ruin these
you know.
before I get to the car, but that's okay.
Scuff them up.
Yeah,
but
right.
I'm a bag girl. Like that is one thing. Like you can never call me and be like, should I get a handbag, like an investment? Because I'll be like, yes.
Yeah.
I'm not good. Like I'm good at finding them for less, but like I'm like, oh yeah, invest in the handbag.
Yeah, because it's like, ooh, look at
your
her
outfit. You could be like, you could literally be in your like Pilates look, and you could have a nice handbag, and you're like, you got it pulls it together.
Just got lives on their website.
Oh yeah, they have some good. They've stepped it up.
Cool stuff.
Yeah,
I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
they have some
Ferragamo.
great. Yeah, I like the green they have right now. I'm a green
Look
girl.
at her. This is what I'm talking about. She knows all of it.
Yeah.
But also to bring that around to like your look, and we are having you at our Body by Transformation Butterfly Effect Retreat, which is happening May 1st and 2nd in Orlando. And I really wanted, so the whole vision for that is about like wealth. And it's about like not just succeeding with the surgery, but also like finding your success in all walks of life. And I do feel like you are a instrumental, pivotal part of this whole thing is to talk about style.
Yeah.
So like, what would you like, why do you feel like that is just so important that you be at this like personal development type of a conference?
I think that your look, a lot of people like what is the saying, like the first impression is everything. Like it's true. If you show up put together and you show up, it gives you so like a level of confidence in yourself, and it changes the whole game. And I think it's all about confidence. So I think how your appearance is everything. If you like when you are walking around out of here, if you were just in your workout clothes all day and like you met a potential client, I feel like if you were wearing this over that, like it would change the whole.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like I remember one day I was running so late doing like mom life, and I was just like mom, work, like business, like, and I said, oh, I'm going to have time to go home before I get my hair done. And I go to like, the best salon in Orlando, and it's like, who's who, the mayor's next to you and this person's next to you. And I'm like, I'm going to have time to go home and change. I was wearing like the messiest, it wasn't even a cute workout outfit. And so of course I ran out of time. Yeah. And I show up and I'm mortified. I'm a stylist in this town. Yeah. I'm like I can't, what am I wearing? And I remember leaving there so upset with myself, and I was telling my friend, and she goes, you are your brand. Like she gave me tough love. Yeah.
Oh wow.
She was like, you are your brand. Why would you even you should have never left the house in the first place like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
And she's an
Shouldn't even be a
entrepreneur,
Publix
and I was like, wow. And that's you guys, like you're your brand. Yeah. So I think you just it represents who you are. And like if you I was going to use an analogy, like I probably wouldn't hire, this is so mean, you might want to cut this. I would not want like a doctor who was driving like a hoopty. I'd be like, what happened? Like I remember my ex was like an orthodontist, and he was like, oh, I don't want to drive like a super nice car because of patients. And I was like, I feel the opposite.
Yeah.
If I pull up and you're like driving like a beater, I'm gonna be like, what went wrong
What
here?
went wrong? Yeah.
No, I think it's so true. Like when I was in Baltimore, I would roll up there every day for surgeries, like my winter coat, and I'd literally have like my more workout clothes on, no makeup. I'd have like the hood up with the fur, and I look like a wreck. And I remember one of the anesthesiologists is like, Dovec always just bebops in here, like with her, like she just rolled out of bed.
Yeah.
And I remember that was like a turning point. I was like, I really need to like, that is the perspective. And I felt like when I came to Florida, I'm like, it's a fresh slate. It's a first impression.
Right.
Like there's a lot of people who's had eyes on me. Like
100%.
Who's this new girl? Like what's happening? And I do not go to the hospital ever. I don't walk around in scrubs outside of the hospital anymore. It's kind of like the Mayo Clinic. They have that thing. You're not allowed to leave the OR in scrubs. Yep. You have to have your white coat on. You have to, this is the persona. This is what we want. And if you can't do it, then we cut you. You're gone.
Yeah.
Wow. So I wasn't at Mayo, but it's just like, that's just the idea
and
of
it doesn't have to even be like high end. It could literally just be put together.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't need to be all designer. It's just like put yourself together, like show up. And I think that's like the key. Like it's so important. So, it's your image, it's your brand.
Yeah. Something we were talking about earlier was also just talking about like styling, like for your lifestyle too.
Oh, yes.
Because like you said, like people, you can go in somebody's closet and they have all these clothes, but it's like, fancy dresses. And it's like, what, are you going to a gala every night?
Yeah. The first thing you ask. Yeah. Like the first thing I ask someone styling is like, what is your lifestyle like? Because if I just started styling you and like didn't ask those questions, you like, why, like someone like you're going to the office, you're meeting with patients, and you need like a little bit of an elevated look, but someone who's like, I'm just like, I don't know, someone who's like home all day going to the park, for example.
Like
that's
me.
not you, by the way.
It is. Nobody is. Like truly, like
I'm still working.
I'm working from home, and I'm, it is.
Right.
It's truly that lifestyle. And
like I wouldn't want to give you
go to story
all
time.
These, it's like, what are you doing on the weekends? What are you doing day to day?
I'm not wearing this to story time.
No. Yeah, you're not wearing this to the park.
I'm not wearing this to story
You're not
time
wearing
either,
that to the park
like,
either. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think knowing someone's lifestyle, like what are you doing? I call it like your Publix dress. Like I will give you like a dress to wear to Publix. I feel like you feel so pretty at Publix when you wear a dress. I don't know what it is.
Wearing a dress is actually the cheat code to life.
It is because you don't have to think about it.
You pick one piece of clothing.
A dress is my favorite.
You don't have to match a shirt and on a bottom.
Number one request from all of my clients, literally male, female, in-person, virtual, tops. Tops are so hard to find.
They're so hard. And you know what? Quality, and this is across the board.
Yeah.
Quality is terrible nowadays.
Oh, yeah, I know. I agree.
And that's the other thing, going back to the online versus in-person
and everything's
shopping.
Cropped.
Everything is cropped.
Everything's cropped
Who
and
would
high.
wear that?
I just wear
I would wear cropped.
Yeah.
Look at my Instagram. There's a lot of cropped.
But like at a certain point, I would like a full-length shirt.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean though. Like when you're literally on the ground with your kids, like you don't need or like your whole butt cheek out with the like the shorts are getting shorter. I'm like, can we?
Again?
Yeah.
But then they also
went through a phase of long,
which I was
and like again, by the way, while we're on this topic, like trends are not for everyone. That is one of my things. I'm like, you can sit trends out.
Yeah.
Because they are not for everyone.
Yes.
Like there's just certain trends that I'm like, we don't have the body type. Like it's not for us.
Well, and also like
the bow trend, I was like,
some of it know your age.
We're not, like I'm not 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bow
I'm also
trend.
35, not 25. Like I don't necessarily need to be
totally
trendy. I would rather be classic. And then
classic is the best.
Yeah. Then
what is classic? What is classic?
Kind of like what I'm wearing.
Yeah.
Like you kind of like never goes out of style. Like a cardigan. We did some cardigans for you. Like a trouser.
Yeah.
A really chic long denim that's not like low rise.
Yeah. Just basic,
classic,
simple.
like a loafer.
So what is the trend right now for jeans? Because you put me in different jeans. You took me back to the 90s.
No, like honestly, across the board right now, other than rips, jeans are everywhere. There's low, there's high, there's mid. Like there's jeans are not, and like we've talked about like skinny. Oh, skinny's out, but I'm like skinny's never going out if you wear a high boot because you need it.
You have to.
So
And
I'm like, don't get rid of your. Yeah, me too. It's sexy with like a belt and like a tucked in like.
Don't get to wear it down
turtleneck.
here that much.
No,
I rocked it a lot. In
I wear
Chicago.
boots and sweaters everywhere year round here. I look like a crazy person, but you
look good.
It's cold everywhere inside.
Inside it is.
Yeah, so you can get away with it here, but. Yeah, I think trends, like that's one thing that's huge for everyone to know.
Well, and the trends now, like they call them like the micro trends.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they last for 2 weeks.
Yeah, and that's another
I'm
thing. Those are the
not.
Zaras.
That's the.
If you want to do a trend and you don't want to sit it out, like go to Zara.
Yeah.
Because like if it's like fast fashion and you're paying $40-$50, like
Yeah.
okay, it's fine.
Right.
But like you're not gonna spend $500 on a trendy coat.
Right.
So
Yeah, don't go to Chanel
And
for
so,
your
and what
trends.
about
exactly.
And so what are like, so we talked about belts, but like what are accessories? Because that's easy for our patients. You were saying this
Yeah.
earlier.
Honestly, a belt can change your whole outfit. Like it just like sets the tone and kind of like separates. So I always say have like a great staple belts. And you don't have to do like logos. I feel like those kind of come and go too. Don't
Yeah.
throw those out because they always come back.
No,
like I just saw
not.
the Gucci belt is coming back.
Yeah.
I think you might have that one.
I do.
Yeah, it just came back, by the way.
Oh, good, thank
well,
God.
even yeah, it's back again.
She wore it the whole time. It didn't
I
matter
think a
anyway.
belt, like, and jewelry is one thing. Like, clients are
Yeah.
always like, what do I do with jewelry?
Yeah.
And they panic. And my whole thing with jewelry is like, just like, first of all, I like it, you to be able to see it. I find that if you get like the pegs from Amazon that you can hang your necklaces on, like if a lot of people with like, a lot of my clients have these beautiful like drawers in their closet with their jewelry. I think you have that actually.
Yeah, I
You
never
can't,
opened
you
it.
can't see it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
So I always say like, if you can display it where you can see it and just like, don't overthink it, throw it on, kind of like just have fun with it. You can
Yeah.
always take it off. And because people overthink jewelry.
I overthink jewelry like crazy.
Me too. I never wear it.
I literally wear it. So I'm
Don't
like, I wear this
overthink it. Just like
necklace and I wear
throw it
my
on,
wedding ring,
mix it up,
and
have fun with it.
some earrings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like you can find brands that are like, you know, in like the $50 to $100 range where you can have like fun with it and you're not just doing high end.
Well, that's my problem is then my sister started getting into jewelry, and so she was just sending everything was like all high-end jewelry,
know.
like all this, and then I became snobby about it. Like
I
I could
know.
only buy
I
14
know.
karat gold, full, not filled, you know, not
Yeah.
like
Wow.
I know.
No, did I buy anything? No, because then I was like, oh, I'm not gonna, you know,
Yeah,
I
and
don't,
then-
like,
and then you
I don't like
have-
it $3,000 worth, you
No.
know, whatever. And it's like, Hannah, just buy some stuff. Like, buy. It doesn't have to. You're not that special, my love.
Yeah,
Like,
totally.
Yeah,
I think just like for me, you know, you have your classic pieces,
Yeah.
maybe your watch, your, you know, your diamond earrings, a few bracelets,
Right,
and then
right.
you from
yeah,
there
I have, some
your
vintage
fun.
stuff. I
yeah,
have
which
like
is
my
great.
grandmother's jewelry and my
Yeah.
mom stems from my mom and things like that. This necklace that was like a gift for my sister with my daughter, stuff like
Yeah.
that. Which even this, I mean, I know who knows where she got it, but like
Yeah, but still.
but it's, you know, it's nicer. It's
Yeah.
it's a nicer step. But I'm like, yeah, mix it with.
Yeah, I love mixing. Everyone has like their jewelry that they don't really take off, and then have fun and mix with it, and
Yeah.
like mix metals. I'm like, we can wear gold and silver
I have
now.
the hardest time with
I
that.
love a mixed metal.
because I switched
Okay.
from silver to gold when I got married, basically. 'Cause
Yeah.
my rings
Mix
are
it
gold,
up, girl.
and I love it. But I have all this old
Get
stuff,
after it.
silver.
get after it.
There's no
I don't
rules.
know. I know. It's
The
so
rules
hard.
are, like,
I also
just
really
have
need to
fun.
shine all of my silver. That's
Yeah.
the problem.
Oh
It is
yeah,
all
take it in.
tarnished.
Yeah.
So
I think just like having fun and like people get so hung up on like I'm like just try it on. Like, you
Yeah.
know, a lot of people are doing these color things now and I'm like, I'm not going to tell you don't look good in a color because you may look good in a different shade of that color.
Yeah.
And I think people are some stylists are doing that now and I'm like, that's just not my thing.
Yeah.
Like I'm not going to tell you never to wear yellow. Like we're
Yeah.
going to try
I was
it.
about to say I literally will not pick up anything yellow. I won't touch anything
And you know
yellow.
what? And that point is like at our age, you already know what color doesn't look
Yeah.
good on you.
Yeah.
Like
Put me
you
in a
know,
blue,
right?
please.
And so I'm like, just I don't think you know. I see a lot of people online like, oh, we did this color thing and like the tones, and I'm like, come on, now we're just overdoing it.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna charge someone for that. Like
Right.
I'm gonna try things on you. I think the best way is like just go and try it on. Like get into it. Like if you want to know what works for your body type, put it on.
Yeah.
You won't know. Like and a lot of people say like, well, that doesn't work for me. And I'm like, let's try it again.
Yeah.
Because maybe it is throwing a belt on, or maybe it does work, but you have to put like a dress that's like maybe oversized and we throw a belt and then it changes the game.
Yeah.
So I think people just get so hung up on like, is this right for my body type? I'm like, just don't overthink it.
Yeah.
Have fun with it.
The thing that
So-
drives me crazy, I'll see people do this on TikTok or whatever,
Oh, yeah.
is they go and they're trying on dresses for a wedding, you know, whatever, the classic dilemma, what do I wear to this wedding? And they leave their freaking white socks on
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
no.
dressing room.
Oh, God,
and I'm
no.
like, no wonder it looks terrible because you're wearing a white
yeah, no.
ankle sock
Yeah.
Oh,
and
God.
this like, you know, Aritzia dress or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, take your stupid
The
socks
socks.
off.
Yeah. She makes me have shoes that match that outfit in there.
And even like if you're going to try stuff on like that, like bring a pair of tan heels.
Yeah.
You don't have to walk
tan
around
heels go with everything.
Yeah, you don't have to walk around the mall in them, but bring
Literally.
your tan
No, I have them.
Investment.
Yes, but like bring your tan heels.
Yeah.
And then you can change them out whenever you pick an outfit. But like,
yeah, because imagine you're trying on an outfit with flats. Like nothing ever looks
nothing
good.
ever looks
No.
good.
No, unless it's like an outfit that you're like, oh, I'm gonna wear this with sneakers or like a ballet flat.
You're looking for casual clothes, something
but
like
it's
that.
like,
But like
putting on a heel is a game changer.
yeah.
So I think a lot of times too, like people I do a lot of travel packing and people overpack for vacation.
For sure.
Everyone does it. They're like, what do I do? And so like one of my hacks for that is you should fully try on your outfits. I don't even know if you do this. We've never really talked about your travel packing, but I literally will make the client fully try on the look with the bag and the shoes, and then we actually take a photo, and sometimes I'll just lay it on their floor.
Okay.
And I put out the full look, and then you have an album with all your looks for your
gosh.
trip.
You just take a Polaroid.
Yeah, that too. But like my clients love digital, so like I just take it, and I have mostly group albums with a lot of my clients, and we'll just be like, okay, outfit for like Napa wine tasting.
Yeah.
And then you literally can constantly go to this album and find things. But like putting that, even for like if you don't have a stylist and you just want to do this for yourself, like lay it out on your floor, put your bag, your shoes, and your look. You will pack so much less if you actually plan it out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, plus then you can probably, it's like, okay, well, I'm taking these jeans.
Yeah.
What tops can I put with it?
And you actually like,
and
'cause think about it, if you don't do that, you're just throwing it in the bag.
Right.
Right.
I always get out a rolling rack the week or two before a trip, and you start, if you're in your closet and you're like, oh, I'm gonna bring that to, I don't know, Bahamas, put it on the rack, and then by the time the trip comes right before you have to pack, most of your stuff is already hanging there.
Right.
So you don't have to freak out at night over it like the night before.
And you just pick out your underwear and you go.
Exactly.
You have 40 pairs of
yeah.
underwear.
And then you're in such a, you're in a great,
Always.
I'm dying. I don't wear underwear, but
Oh, okay.
free the cookie.
So
Sorry.
funny. So if you could, would you have Cher's closet from Clueless?
Oh my God, with the little,
The
are you
spinner.
kidding me? It's like every
Do you
girl's
remember
dream.
that?
Yeah, of course.
That movie's probably why I'm a stylist.
Yes.
That was a turning point for you.
Literally.
Happened
Who
at a young
says it's
age.
a dress? Calvin Klein.
Oh my God. Like every moment in that, I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
I was like doing that and like playing Mall Madness. Like
Yeah.
I've been like literally a fashion girly my whole life.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
I went to college for like retail and art, and I'm like, it kind of blends. I don't know.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
definitely.
Yeah. So.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't-
Fashion and art is like
Yeah.
a whole.
I remember my parents being like, "What are you gonna do with that?
Yeah.
Like, why did we send you to a private university for this?" And I'm
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I'll figure it out."
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
No,
Yeah.
it's really interesting, honestly. Like if you go back and you even look at the historical impact of like why women don't have pockets on their clothes. You
Yeah.
know, like why do our pockets suck? And it's
Yeah.
because we didn't have pockets, and then it became the purse,
Yeah.
and then men got pockets, but we didn't. And then
It's
it turned
crazy.
into the, basically
Oh, I
turned
never
into the
even thought of
handbag
that.
industry. And
Which we're grateful for.
yes,
Yes,
which
we are.
Yes, we are. But like it's like there's so much that
So much.
impact.
Yeah.
what you
Betsy
look
Johnson
at.
went to my college.
Really?
Yeah.
She went to Syracuse, if you
Yeah,
were wondering.
Yeah. Betsy
That is
Johnson.
that is really
They
cool.
still do like a fashion show. Well, I don't know now, but when I was there every year, and it was really cool. Like
Nice.
I had like a bird in my hair. I was like, the things you do.
Yeah,
Well,
for
I
fashion.
mean,
Yeah.
It was a fake bird. Let's just put it out there.
But you're
still a
very
bird.
well known in Orlando, and you have famous clients, and
Yeah.
you have even like NBA players, and
Yeah,
you-
a lot of my clients are like super private, which is cool for me. It's like it sucks because I can't share my work a lot, which makes me so sad. Like
yeah.
I'm in some really cool closets, and I'm like, oh, I can't even like share this moment,
Oh.
but it's so fun, and like the way I started my company was kind of out of a breakup, which is crazy. Like I was in a 6-year relationship, and I had kind of like put my career on hold for him. I don't even know if you know this.
No, I don't.
And so I had sort of in the end, right before the breakup, like I think the universe like knows in a weird way.
Oh.
I started working on my business. I had helped him with 3 practices. He was an orthodontist. I had helped kind of build his businesses, and I was like, it's time to go back to me. And so I sort of started working on my business on the side, and then I launched it, and then we literally broke up.
Yeah.
Like
Oh.
I was blindsided with a letter after 6 years.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that.
So it kind of came from like, I mean, listen, I had already launched it, but like the real hard work started after that because I was like, I am going to like I'm going to go there.
Like pour yourself into
Yeah,
it
I
now.
put everything
Yeah.
into my
Yes.
business and like my brand.
Yeah.
And so that was like 2021 around.
Okay.
So, which is like around the time that we met.
Yeah.
Say, yeah.
And, you know, I'm super private with my clients at first. Like, I'm not like, oh, I just got a breakup. But like, eventually we got there. But I think in that moment is when I was like, for the first time in my adult life, I was like, I am going to do me. Like, it's not about a man. It's not about their career. I'm going to focus on my business. And it just like took off. Like I put everything into it. And I feel like every day I wake up, and I feel like you guys feel like this too. And I feel like I am blessed to do what I love. And like, as cheesy as it sounds, like I'm living my dream.
Yeah.
And it's crazy to be like that, like where it kind of, how I got here.
Gosh, I hope you don't get too big for me.
Oh, come on, never.
Oh my gosh.
Never.
But I am infinitely proud of you. And
And
like
I'm
all
proud
that
of
do.
you. I walked in here and I was like, wow.
Oh, I love it. Because we've both been with each other through the whole
I was
journey.
gonna
The whole
say,
journey.
You really saw this whole
Yeah, you
progression
saw me
come
and I
in.
saw you.
Yeah, and you know what? We were looking good during the messy middle of it all. And I think,
Yeah.
like you said, a slob kebab. I never heard of that
That's my
before.
favorite
But
word.
I love it. But you're right. It's like even during COVID, like everyone's like, I'll tell you a fun tip. Try your jeans on when you're sitting on
Oh,
the
yeah, I
couch.
know.
And then it's like, oh my God.
No
But
one.
it's
No.
like, but it is the truth. Like even when it is dark and lonely and you're like, what am I doing? You
Oh,
still
yeah.
look good. And then that does help you to put one foot in front
Oh yeah.
of the
And
other.
by the way, fake it till you make it.
Yes.
Because like the beginning, like for any girls listening, like with your career, and just get it. Like get
Yeah.
after it. Like you don't necessarily know, and you learn so much along the way.
Yeah.
Like how much do you learn still every day?
Oh my gosh.
Every
absolutely.
day, right?
Insane.
You learn
Yeah.
something.
What would you say is like one of the craziest things that you've learned on your journey to be this successful?
Gosh. You never stop working when you work for yourself. Like people think, oh, I want to like own a business.
wanna
And I'm
leave
like,
the 9 to
there's
5.
no
Yeah.
9 to 5. There's no sick days.
24/7.
You have to show up.
Yeah.
And like you have to put your ego aside. Like, you know, even if you work for yourself, you still work for your clients. You still work for your patients. And I think that's huge. Like you do work for yourself. You're an entrepreneur, but you always have some kind of person to answer to.
Yeah.
And
it's
I
true.
think just, you know, every day. I mean, my night does not stop at 5 ever. I know you guys too.
No, it doesn't. And I don't even really believe in work-life balance.
I don't
think
either.
there's really
I'm
any
like,
such
wait,
thing.
what's that?
What's that? Yeah.
No, it's just like just go and but at the same time, like as you can see, her excitement is palpable. She's
Right.
like such a fun
Yeah.
person. So like she's just living a good life because she has a great attitude.
Yeah,
And
I
like,
think too, if you're living your dream, you just like, you have to constantly, even on the bad days or the days that it's hard, because you're going to have those. I mean, it's crazy to be like, oh, I'm living my dream. Nothing bad ever happens.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I have like,
Not
you know, we have to
realistic.
put out fires, but I think if you constantly like remind yourself always that you're doing what you want, like you're living your dream, then just keep reminding yourself of that.
Yeah.
You know?
Without a doubt. And I can't wait for you to be at this retreat
know.
that
Me
we are
too.
doing.
I'm
She's
excited.
she's
I
such a
know.
cool addition.
Like we're gonna need like mini stylists.
Well,
I know we can do like a mini style lab.
We're gonna get like that little pop up changing
Let's do it.
thing.
Yeah,
or,
Mini
like,
style lab. Let's
yeah,
do that.
Yeah, let's
Be
bring the
so
stuff out on
fun.
stage. I can like do a whole thing about it, talking about
gosh.
it.
Oh my gosh.
Like showing like I love showing how to do a capsule wardrobe, because I think just people, it sounds so boring, but you can see in person how to mix and match things.
Yeah.
And I think that's really fun. Like I say like Chrissy's like staples.
I
And then,
can't
you
wait
know,
to
and then
see
where do you
on.
take it from there?
Well,
Like,
and
it's so
then
perfect.
we from Body by Bariatrics, we are actually going to. I didn't even tell you this yet.
Oh, I love some breaking
surprise.
news.
Breaking
Yeah.
news. Here we go. So at that retreat, you have to be present. We are going to give away, we're going to pay for them to have a styling session with you, and we're going to
Ooh.
pay for someone to have a few new
Love it.
outfits.
Okay, I love this.
And we are going to just capture the whole thing,
Yeah.
and you're going to give them like some one-on-one like
Love it.
tips and all of that kind of
Yeah.
stuff that we're going to cover and pay for.
Love it.
So that's one big prize, but anybody can actually come to you at any time. You don't have to wait to see if you win.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And yeah, tell
I've
us about all
always thought
that.
you and I have like our business goes so hand in hand because
Without a doubt.
because like we're seeing them through similar phases, right? You see them in the beginning and then you see the after, and like you just want to feel your best during all the phases. And I think it's so important. Like I'm sure I hear this a lot, like, hey, I don't want to buy right now because I'm not where I want to be. But I'm like, you also don't want to feel bad during that.
Yeah.
Because think about it. Maybe you're already feeling bad about yourself, and then you don't feel any better.
How you're dressing.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So it's like, don't wait. I mean, you don't have to spend a lot, but you can at least do a little bit to make yourself feel better during the phase when you don't feel your best. You know?
This soundbite I've talked about many, many times, even on our first episode of the Weight Loss Collab back in the day, is that someone said, and I will never forget this, and it haunts me, and I remember it like took my breath away, that they felt like they were the largest person in the room, but they were invisible. And they were dressing in a way that was like a black oversized t-shirt with black pants. They just wanted to disappear.
Yeah.
And
I believe it.
That is such a visual, and it's just so sad to me to think about someone saying that and feeling that. And our patients, that soundbite will resonate with many, many people. Yeah. They still want to remain that way. So I think that your services and us talking about it and us trying to help people to, again, visualize and imagine and honestly just live their best life.
You are beautiful at any body.
Absolutely.
And like something that we had talked about briefly earlier is like, you know, what I see, because I'll have someone come in a fitting room and they'll say to me, I hate my arms, or I hate my stomach. And I'm looking at them and I don't see that. And I see, you know, with things with me that maybe I don't like. And no one, and it's like no one else sees that. We're hardest on ourselves. And I'm like, I'm thinking you look beautiful. I don't see that your arms, whatever you're looking at. And so I think we all have to remind ourselves, like, no one else sees that. We're seeing you for like your beauty in other ways. You know, no one's focused on that. So I think that's really important for everyone to.
It's like a mini therapy session that they have with you.
Yeah,
and you get it.
Oh yeah, I do, because I love all my clients. Everyone's different. Like I see a lot of bodies.
Yeah, you do.
I see everyone, like, you know,
the first outfit I put on, I'm in like the changing room and stuff, and then I literally the whole time we're just having conversation. I'm wearing just a thong and a bra, or if even that, I don't even notice it.
No, I don't either, and that's what I mean. Like I don't even. I'm like, they're like, is it okay? I'm like, I don't like. I'm not even paying attention to you. I'm just literally thinking about what I'm gonna do next.
Like, pull this or try that.
I'm
that
like
looks
thinking
good.
what's
that
next.
You're just like walking around the store, like I don't even care.
I remember I had like one of my clients is a gynecologist, and she said to me, she's like, is it okay? I'm like, I've probably seen like as many vaginas as you. Not really, but like I'm seeing people naked all day too, and it doesn't faze me, just like it doesn't faze them.
Yeah,
it's just it's normal. It's medicine. It's very personal. You know,
so much so. And back to the mall thing about where you do it. So you guys, this suite that you're in,
it's gorgeous.
Oh my God,
it's beautiful.
You'll think that you're like the way that like Kim K shops all the time, but guess what? You get it. If you get it, she takes you right in there, and if you work with Chrissy, she'll take you into this like this suite with like waters and like all this art and
Yeah, we have espresso.
Multiple rooms. Yeah. It's just you in there. So you're like just walking around the thing.
Yeah, it's very private.
I was telling my mom this recently. I was like, you know what? I just wish that you could just go into stores and just get into your underwear so you could just try stuff on right there.
I know.
That's I hate fitting rooms.
I don't want to go to.
But not everyone's like as free as us.
I don't want to gather things and carry them around. And
I love it. Oh, I would do that.
I'm just like, can we just have a girls only shopping day?
Well, I think you know what it is. I think it's because like at some point you don't think of it as like I'm not like. It's like I don't care to see if you're naked. I'm not even paying attention.
I'm not paying attention to you. Yeah, exactly. I'm not looking at this woman over here who's changing Yeah, my mom was like, that's how Filene's basement used to be.
Oh my God, Filene's basement. I haven't heard that in a long time.
I was like,
we've lost so many stores like Barney's in New York, R.I.P.
Oh, R.I.P. Barney's.
Yeah.
What's your favorite store? Are you allowed to say?
Yeah, I mean, online is Revolve. I do a lot with them, and I love it. It's a 2-day shipping, free returns.
Like a lot of brands.
They have a lot of brands. Like they have everything. You can do like high, low. Like it's a big, and they have a partner forward, which is a little higher. And so I like it. If I have an online client, we can get something very quick, like 2-day shipping. I love the free returns. And then in the mall, I'm a huge Aritzia girl, and I love Bloomingdale's. Aritzia is like my go-to. Like these pants are Aritzia, tops Revolve. I love like Aritzia to me has all of your basics you need.
Oh yeah.
It's so good and classic. You can get a cashmere sweater, you can get a trouser, you can get a great t-shirt, you can get great work pieces. Yeah. And then Bloomingdale's is like your fun. Like that's like your
Interesting.
fun pieces, you know, where you can like I
That's
think,
not
you know,
where I-
something like this.
That's not where I would have thought for. Like,
Where would you
fun.
think? I wanna
I don't
hear.
know. Like I guess because I also like just I don't shop like in
Yeah.
that kind of department store either. So I don't know. I don't think of a department
Yeah.
store as being fun. I guess that's
And I'm
where
like,
I,
oh, it's
Oh my
fun.
God,
Yeah.
she's
And
so
I
fun.
love a Zara, but I
Yeah.
feel like Zara is hard for body types.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
Yeah.
I struggle, like, even with my clients, I'm like, this is really hit or miss.
miss,
Where
yeah.
I can go in Aritzia and I can fully style you.
Yeah.
And I'm not even gonna, like, you're gonna walk out with 10 things
With some-
minimum.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It
But
would-
like
That's
a
just learned
Zara,
about
we
it.
might.
I
Yeah.
never even heard of that.
Oh
She's
yeah,
like,
I
she
know.
went
I got
to
her
the
into it.
store, Aritzia. I was like,
Right.
I
oh,
called
I
a
love
Rickstraw,
it.
which is actually an anticoagulant that's used to prevent deep venous thrombosis.
And this is why we love her.
I was like,
like, I
is this a Rickstraw?
And
No,
this
that's
is
not
hot.
it. That's not it.
yeah,
And this is sexy.
yeah.
I love it.
Love nerds.
Yeah.
I'm such a
Hot.
nerd.
Oh, I love it.
I'm such a nerd.
Well,
oh my
yeah,
god.
that's hot.
Well, so how do people work with you?
Yes.
If they want to get in, what's the best way to contact you?
Instagram.
Instagram.
Chrissy Godwin. Yeah.
Okay.
I
CHRI.
into your DMs,
SSY, yeah. GODWIN.
You respond to your DMs?
Yeah, I do. I respond.
Okay,
I have
it's
to.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like that's the best way. And then, you know, I work with clients all over the US.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually had one in Canada and one in London. So I'm international.
Yeah, you're international.
Claim to fame.
I love that.
Yeah, so I have like every state. And then in Orlando, you know, we have them all. So
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
So
amazing. Yeah.
slide in the DMs.
Slide in the
Slide 'em in
DMs,
there.
and the next
As
thing you
long
know,
as it's
you're
appropriate. Don't be
Yes.
sliding in for anything
Yeah,
weird.
right.
I might not respond.
Our one male listener.
Love
I
it.
know.
Hey, we
Hey,
love
yeah.
that. Is it Aaron? Is it?
Yeah,
no, he doesn't even listen.
No.
Oh, that's the worst.
I
We should
know.
talk some
I
cheese
know.
may
You
about
need
him.
to. You need to tell him for sure.
Yeah. So at Chrissy Godwin on
Yeah.
Instagram. That's awesome. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for
Oh.
coming
Oh
on.
my gosh,
This
I
is
feel
so
like-
fun.
Great.
Yeah.
You're
I'm like-
amazing.
No, you
I
guys
mean,
should,
are.
like-
also, you should have just the conversation we had before this. I'm like, we had like 4 hours of content. I'm like,
I know.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I
going.
mean.
Yeah.
We literally, I was like, we should have had a camera
the
on.
whole time.
Yeah.
but
We should.
yes, but
No, you're-
There's so much. And if anyone has questions after the podcast, they can send me a DM. Like if we miss
Yeah.
something or
Okay.
they want to talk more about it.
yeah, we can bring
Yeah.
it back on. and
Yeah, or
then
like if they have questions for the retreat.
retreat,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
We need to
And-
we need to put this podcast on our Body by Transformation retreat website, which is
Yes.
bodybybariatrics.com
Yeah.
/body by transformation. And we're gonna put you on there and like
Yeah.
you have to send me some sort of like, you know, like
Yeah.
picture of
I don't do
yourself. Like,
seductive very well or sexy. I'm the
That's
yeah,
awkward
but you
girl.
do candid, like
I'm the
candid,
awkward
there's, like,
girl.
yeah, like
I'm like,
yeah.
what's
whatever
sexy?
you want on our website.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're not going to be like a standard headshot either. There's
No,
that's
no,
just
no,
not
that's
going to
not
be
me.
you.
I'm like, let me just move around,
There
and
you
then
go.
something will happen.
Something will
Perfect.
happen.
But
Absolutely.
I think the biggest like takeaway is like own it, be confident, and I think like every body is beautiful in all the phases. And just like have fun with it. Don't overthink the style. You'll figure it out. Throw it on, play with it. You know, that's it.
Great.
Yeah.
Love it. Well, thanks again
Thank
for
you so
coming.
much.
Thank you,
You're
guys.
awesome. We're so excited to have you in May for the retreat.
I'm excited.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. We're going to have some really fun stuff going on. So, as always, though, you can find us on Instagram at the Weight Loss Collab, at hannahschuyler.rd, at Dr. Dovec,
Ooh.
at Body by Bariatrics. Find us, say hi. We try to answer everybody.
I
Sometimes
do.
it gets missed. I'm sorry.
I know.
But we try our best, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.